Now you can start working on some data. Hey, Orbital Plays, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that.
I feel like they thrive in chaos is what I've kind of seen a lot of the time, especially when we walk.
All right, let's get into this Rio. Two kills off the break for LAT. Now they're holding from the quote-unquote, you know, easier side. They have their con control. They have their left street control. They're still holding time. Number 2 is going to take a crazy route. Holy shit. They're not going to be expecting this. He takes the route through like P4, P2. Puts another layer of engagement so that these guys off spawn have a little bit less to worry about. They're still holding the shit. They're getting every kill. Holy shit. Now they're soaking. Krem can try to get pushed up. He's going to be important for this break on in. Same with Dan. Dan's actually using a sub in this situation too. Big kill by who is it? Number 6. Big kill by Priest on the front side though. If he doesn't win this, it's like an insta break for LAT. Because they get the other 2 kills. This buys a little bit of time. He's going to go gate just to stay alive as long as possible. They spawn boxes here. So number 8 spawns boxes. He's going to look for people spawning out here. This guy's going to try and stay alive as long as possible and just go between these 2 angles. Try and buy as much time as possible for these guys spawning out. Yep. He gets the 2 angles, but I mean, they're converging for both sides. They know he's there. So it's easy for LAT. LAT just playing this really well. They don't pick up the pinch though. They should pick up now. Maybe not. So because this is very interesting. Because Priesta stayed alive for so long, this allowed number 7, who spawned boxes, to take this route through here. And instead of going and pinching the closer pinch towards caution, he pinches deep around this way. And because they sent 2 guys, 1 guy to go to time and 1 guy to go to gate to pick this guy up. This guy is picking up caution, but he doesn't pick up the deep pinch.
A good finish off from Snoopy, but still Thieves will get into the hard point. You've got Crimp on 5 on this opener.
He completely misses it. He goes caution himself. This guy gets a 2-piece on time. Gets straight out though, but it still is it makes it a little bit more messy for LAT. And Boston even gets another kill and 2 kills by Shawnee. Great plays by Shawnee. Just getting them, taking them out of the hill, making sure they're not soaking it. Best part of the time, or best part of this time breaking from the front. Did he spawn boxes or P1? I thought it was boxes. Yeah. He spawned boxes with number 8. So he spawns right there, and he just takes the route. How does one not block boxes? The boxes spawn? Where? Here? He's not blocking the boxes spawn. That's just this game for you. That's just this specific hill. You have the deep spawn, you have boxes, you have the back. And then you have like an emergency, but he's technically not blocking boxes here. So they just know they're spawning boxes.
And that's just too easy. Like, if you're Boston, you know exactly where the pressure's going to come in, and that's all throughout the middle of the map. And unfortunately, none of the gunfights go their way.
Yeah, Shawnee, that's a great 2-piece by Shawnee.
Instantly flip the spawns, but at least Shawnee with the response finding 3 through the front to not allow them into this hard point. But with 25 seconds left, Boston Breach, hit your nades, hit your stuns, try to get them off this time as much as you possibly can. But going into this P3, you have to make up for it.
They're trying to hit their nades. Shawnee hits a nade, but again, still hard to break, especially when you don't have that initial control towards like the plat side. Still hard to break. So now Boston's just going to rotate for P3. 1 guy play through mid. 1 guy's going to hold this push here. I actually don't have anyone going left street, so I guess last guy's going to go through left street. But this is a big kill here. That's a great kill by Shawnee, honestly. But he's going to get, or I was going to say he should get traded out here.
A chance for Boston to reap up some early time here on the 3rd hill.
Yeah, they need this time. They need to try to shut down this first push coming in from LA. The initial gunfight that started off is going to go.
But right around the 60-point mark to third point. So a convincing scoreboard to this point could be right around the 60-point mark to 3 for Boston, being challenged on rotation, but dealing with it. A chance for Boston to reap up some early time here on the third hill.
Yeah, they need this time. They need to try to shut down this first push coming in from LA. The initial gunfight that started off is going to go in favor of Nasty. Joe deceives instantly there for the trade, but the spawn's still in the backside.
They do a good job just keeping the left street honest, but again, because we're so focused on the left street, number 2 takes a route through boxes. They only have one guy on hill.
You do have one player though, working his way through boxes. Still in the backside for Boston. You do have one player though.
He should get traded out though. Oh, he gets 2? He gets 3. Oh, they get 3 for that? Because number 3, Nasty, gets this kill, right? So because they got 1 kill, because they weren't doubling time or holding time because they died a lot towards this left side, and like number 6 had to pick it up. This guy goes boxes for free, gets his kill, but not only does he get a kill, he drives everyone's attention there, and he gets 2 kills before he dies, which is insane. Gets 2 kills before he dies. Number 6 now has to turn for it because they haven't killed him yet. He dies to Nasty, number 3, and now they're break from the front. These are spawning out. They should get this kill on Pentagram, but these guys are spawning out. They can't have 3 guys go for this. They need to have 2. Okay, that's fine. They got the kill quickly. The doubling time is just like so important here, especially on this hill. Do you know anything about GlueViz? I've never heard of GlueViz, so I don't know. How hard is the read the boxes spawn in the moment if you spawn outside P3? Or do pros auto read? Pros auto read. Every pro is auto reading that. Because think about the deduction wise. They spawned here, they know their teammates were hitting around the back or somewhere around here. So they have to spawn here.
You put yourself in the best possible setup with 20 seconds before that new hill pops, and then your first player who's watching the most important cut.
Any specific things I need to focus on learning? Just getting comfortable working with data.
And unfortunately, you just weren't able to get that read on crap.
Unfortunately, I'm not a teacher, so I'm not like good with what you should learn or what you shouldn't or how to learn it. I would say watch YouTube videos on how to work with data and start implementing it.
Teams are doing a great job of making sure they're breaking the timings, getting forward right before Boston. It is to get that read on pops, and then your first play was
so number 8 and number 6 are going to play through old here.
Now you're forcing everybody else to scatter.
They're already rotated towards P4 because the initial control of P4 is so big. Number 6 is hitting this route though, but they should know based off of boom, number 4 spawn. He spawns a little bit deeper. They should know it's a possibility they could spawn close. That's why number 1, Dan, is looking at this. They see that he's shops, then you can play for him. Joe Deceives will play for him. Fortunately, he dies to it, but they get kills front side, which is because they get the 2 kill front side. They can now focus on Priesta backside here. Last guy boxes. They can just trade him out. He's not going to chow, but they know where he is. Joe Deceives gets the kill for free. And now they're staggered even more. LAT is just still holding this. This is just clean. This is just what happens when you have such a good start. Like, they had a really good P1, pretty good P2. They broke the P3, changed it with a full P4. What's more typical, the guy who is constantly sliding first or most hill time? Both are needed, so both are tippable.
You need to make up time, but you gotta keep in mind that these with that cruise missile, they're definitely gonna use it in this situation.
Yeah.
I would say sliding in first. I feel like that's more of a selfless thing to do. Because you're dying, or most likely dying, to help your teammate get a trade. This is the point where Optic starts coming back. Jesus Christ.
This is what I mean, man. It's just Boston are finding themselves split spawns.
I told you, it's when you get in a groove, especially on this map, it can be very hard to come back. Or it could be very hard to stop. That's what I mean. Similar to how we did in the second half versus phase, they did to us in the first half. Whoa, what the f? Yo. The Rio blender? Oh, it's good cruise. Basically, dude. People don't, I guess, think about it, but I keep saying, why do you guys start slow on Rio? It's like, shit, I mean, just get put in the blender. And you gotta not get put in the blender in the first place. FaZe is a good team with it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we put them in the trap later on, or the cycle later on, but that's just hard to get out of. Optic breakoffs is what hurt us on hardpoint. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes I feel like we win the breakoff where we get 1 or 2 kills, but we don't do anything with it. Or like the FaZe match. We got the first 2 kills, but we didn't realize that it was too quiet, and Draza just pinched our shit, and now we lose the hill, and now we get chained 1-2. So that one mistake of not picking up Draza after we literally won the break. We got the first 2 kills on the side. Draza pinches, boom, 3-piece. Now we get put in the cycle. They chain P1, P2. The breakoff worked. Don't get me wrong. It was the recognition and the plays after the breakoff.
Does get shut down on that 7th streak. But Boston Breach trying to fight their way back into this game with some good time here at P1. Only 20 seconds remaining.
Talking about the 250, 240 game? Yeah. Simp does it later in the game? Yes. That's a little bit hard. That's a good play, but the first one I feel like should be more readable because we got the 2 kills and it was really quiet for a little bit.
A filthy map. Legitimately, his timings have been so freaking good. Split spawn moment here though for the Thieves. Couple members around the back. The other 2 will be hitting this from the front. And Pentagram's got a pretty solid read, at least on the couple of members around the back side of this hill. No kills yet. Cramp dealt with front side ramp, but the pitch still finding success. Pentagram, the only one to really come tally kill on the. Yeah, Ghosty's just having himself a filthy map. Legitimately, his timings on the back. The other 2.
This is a good salvage by Boston because these guys are hitting through both sides. Snoopy gets activated through P1 so he can cut these guys off from the front side. That's really good plays. The other 2 guys focus on, or the other 3 guys focus on their back. And then they can focus on the last guy live towards the front side.
It's Ghosty, of course it is. Right immediately towards Banana, but no, can't quite get in to find Shawnee. So he stays alive now off the regen, and with Priesta there to support, Boston will get past the 100-point mark.
Yeah, Boston is doing a great job at this.
Pentagram is pushing through this. Holy shit, he's flanking. They get the kill. So hard to get something going when you don't have like the plat control. And you have to like break through towards the plat when they're just on time. It's very, very difficult. Hope you're doing well. Hey, appreciate it, Jaybird. Hope you are too. Boston plays to roll because they want to clear this guy before they start breaking out the P3. Let's see what happens here on this P3. Number 2 already pushed up towards the bridge, towards P5. They have 2 people looking towards the back, 1 guy on time. These guys in the back can reinforce time though if these guys break through boxes, and that's what they do. They get 1 kill in the back, 2 guys go through boxes. That's actually a massive kill on the right side of the map. Snoopy getting this kill on Cramp. Horrible timing for him. He only starts moving me because it's contested and he doesn't see anything from the left side. Snoopy just hits this late, gets this kill. Now they're converging from both sides. So this can really be a break here. But this is what happens when you play tight on time. You can break, or you can salvage these type of situations. You play tight, you know they have to break the hill. I don't know why does Priesta back up here? Does he get weakened? Oh yeah, he does get weakened right there. So the thing is, like, he backs off. So he doesn't have a double chow, so it's just 2 1-on-1 gunfights, and LET wins both of them. Dan was slamming here. Is he considered their main AR? I mean, I don't know what you'd consider main AR. He brings out a sub every now and then, like right here. Like this is the only map that he'll use it. Maybe they use it on Vista. I haven't checked.
I know that the energy was insane for the listening. I can only imagine what they are sounding like.
Dan is having his map though. 30 and 15. So nasty would be main AR. I mean, I guess so. But like, whatever. What's main AR nowadays anyway? You just use an AR. You use an AR for every map except a few hills on one specific map.
And yeah, the rotation back from Snoopy just caught out as Thieves are very aware of what was happening.
On P4, do you want them spawning P2 or P3? What is optimal? So you're holding P4. Would you rather be holding from this side and having them spawn here, or would you rather be holding from this side and like reinforcing that way and having them spawning here? From just VOD and just personally, I think it's probably better to spawn here and reinforce there. You get a closer spawn. You can reinforce better. Plus, having to clear boxes and time at the same time is pretty difficult. But it can be held both ways. Don't get me wrong. Like you can hold from both sides. It's pretty easy to hold from both sides. I'm saying in terms of optimal, I think it's closer spawns here to reinforce. But I mean, you can hold it from both sides.
Calling it his cruise. It feels like it gives maybe some space, some time, but Boston from the front need to find these eliminations. Priest, first one in, dealt with quickly. Scuffle right over the top of the ramp, and it's Joe over towards box.
Like you see how number 3 is reinforcing, number 2 is reinforcing so much quicker than 8 and 6. Like they just get to the hill quicker. Plus coming down the ramp trying to kill this guy on the white van is the most like horrible thing in the entire game, I swear. Like the worst situation ever. They're just up so big that it doesn't really matter that they broke back on in those last 20 seconds.
P1v1 win, topside bridge. Gives Boston a chance on rotation, but the rest of the breach members trying to come around to this are just not getting here. Oh, maybe it doesn't make much of a difference.
Main AR equals snaking ahead in depths. You don't have to be in depths if you're a main AR. I don't know, I don't know why the narrative is that if you're a main AR, you're slow. There are a lot of main ARs that are fast, quote unquote, taking chows and stuff. Or like main AR is slow, high KD, like you said, radiation. I feel like a lot of people have that feeling as if it were like 10 years ago.
That will work. 3 in a row. Hold on a second, friends. This has been a perfect P5. And you've got Pentagram trying to float over, but now he's got to kind of do 2 things at once.
I think of main ARs is slow with good comms.
Still takes down 1 with him. Thieves cannot win here anymore, but they're also a bit limited on number.
What's slow? Because like a slow is just not taking chows, not moving. Like at a certain point, it's just. I don't know. I don't want to get into it.
Able to take down 1, but Kremp, Joe deceives right back into the hard point. Boston trying to chase them out, and they successfully clear. So
not moving.
now it's just down to holding at every
Who are some fast ARs? Just look at the damage. Ken's a fast AR. Clay's a fast AR. Kremp's a fast AR. But quote unquote fast, like, I don't know. What is this fast? Just taking chows? I don't know, dude. Slow is holding a lane, but not persistently not moving. But if you're not moving for the win, then is that a? It's just not a winning play. Then I don't know. I hate the the pacing thing's funny because like I feel like it just gets tossed around. No, the worst thing is when I hear that Brandon's a slow player because he has a lot of hill time. Guys, hill time does not equal slow player. So whenever you see, oh, he's a slow player, he doesn't have many engagements, but he has average 2 minutes of hill time, does not mean they're a slow player. Because if you don't think, I heard this a lot when there was a whole Brandon discussion, Major One. You don't think Brandon's taking a chow, you are not watching the game. All right, that's going to do it for me. Chat, unfortunately, I got to head out soon. I got to eat and then head to the office for scrim stuff. So take care. I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Peace out.